She's a homeschooler of 4 children, homeschooler, top recruiter. She, tell us your stats, Danielle.
For recruiting and sales.
Last year she had 38, this year she's had 21 so far.
23 so far this year. And actually 24 today.
24 today. And 38.
38 last year, is that what you said?
Yes.
Woo! Thank you.
Share with us your wisdom.
Hi, everybody. Hi. I'm a little nervous being up here in front of everybody. So who's excited about our new Rock Rock? How about the deep cover baker? Who thinks every kitchen needs a set of our knives? And how many of you are that passionate about the business opportunity? It didn't sound like as many as before. When I said about the Rock Rock, I heard a lot of wahoos, and then I said about the business, and I didn't hear as many. Sorry. When I started this business 7 years ago, my husband and I were living paycheck to paycheck on his income, driving around in an old beat-up car, and wondering how we were going to make it through to the next paycheck with the income that we were making on my husband's salary. Pampered Chef has totally changed my life and blessed my family. We now both have brand new cars, and I'm happy to say that I make more than my husband does, and he's a registered nurse. And he's okay with that too. And I don't plan to stop there. I plan to be national exec one day. So the top seller for me is our business opportunity. I just feel like you have to offer it to everybody. I was out at Mall of America today shopping, and I saw several Pampered Chef consultants passing by, and not many people had on logo wear. If you're not advertising your business everywhere, all the time, to everybody, who is going to do that for you? So you really, really need to be intentional always about the business. The salespeople at the stores are definite potential recruits, right? The waitresses and waiters at the restaurants are definite potential recruits because they know how to sell, they know how to help people, and they're definitely not making enough money doing what they're doing. So we always need to be offering the business to everybody, and repeatedly, not just 1 or 2 times. My best friend who's in the room, stand up, Nicole. I must have asked her repeatedly for 3 years to join my team. And she kept saying no, 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 no. And finally, when I sent out a copy of my paycheck via email to every customer in my database, she, how many people do that? Why not? People want to know. I have had people contact me and say, wow, you can really make that much money selling Pampered Chef? People don't know the possibilities with this business. They think, oh, you can earn some pots and pans, you can make some, get some Pampered Chef stuff. They don't realize that you can make a substantial income with this business. So you really need to be getting it out there, offering it to everybody. During host coaching calls, the first thing I say to people, have you considered the business opportunity yourself? Is everybody in the room asking every single host about the business? Because if you're not, you're doing yourself and them a huge disservice because they're probably the most interested in the business out of everybody. So, and not just one time either. I remember one time I kept asking, during my host coaching, I must have asked the girl 4 times. Even the morning of her show, I called her and said, I just want to remind you that if you decide to start your business, this show that I'm coming to do, we can turn that into your grand opening for your business. And she still said no. I did my cooking show and went through the ticket activity at the end. I do Stealing Hearts now, but many different ways of doing that. And finally, at the end of the show, she said yes. So repeatedly asking over and over again, and doing grand openings for your team members is tremendous. I encourage 2 grand openings. I do one with my team members, and then I encourage them to shadow with me at cooking shows. I very rarely do a cooking show by myself because I feel like hands-on learning is the best. I'll even do grand openings for my team members, recruits. I'll let them do one and I'll do the other grand opening for them, because typically when I do a grand opening, I can help them sign their first team member right at the show. And then that gets them excited and gets them moving towards leadership themselves. So recruiting is a word that I rarely use because I hate that word. I always say I'm sharing the blessing of this business, because this business has blessed my life in so many ways. I don't know where I would be if I hadn't been offered the business. So you can go out and change people's life, one new team member at a time. You have that in your hands to give away to people. Don't worry about the products. They'll sell themselves. People can sell them to each other at your cooking shows. But ask everybody. Talk to everybody. You know, I always say, you know, I'm a homeschool mom. I have 4 kids. I have a 7-year-old, a 8-year-old, and a 10-year-old, and a 17-year-old, and I homeschool. But you know what? This business is not just for homeschool moms. I have men, women, I have doctors and lawyers that sell Pampered Chef. There are people that do it just to do a cooking club once a month with their friends. There's people that do it just to have Facebook shows, online shows, catalog shows, or just do fundraisers. So you have to make sure that you're offering all those different avenues to people, because somebody may not want to do live cooking shows. Somebody may want to just get together once a month with their friends and have a cooking club though. Or somebody may want to just do Facebook shows. So make sure you're offering all those things when you're doing your cooking demonstration. Make sure you mention those different ways and different possibilities with our business, because you have that ability in your hands. You know, when you think about how much my life has been blessed because of the business, if I wasn't telling every single person, I would hate myself, because it just has been so tremendous. And I say everybody at my cooking show should try the Pampered Chef apron on, because it can fit anybody's life. So everybody should try it. I'm not asking you to marry Pampered Chef, just give us a few dates. Just try it 2 to 3 shows. If you don't love it, you have lost nothing, because you get to keep everything that's in that kit. You'll have earned lots of extra perks along the way, but I'm sure that you're going to find out that you'll fall in love with it just as much as I have.